General Motors is set to report its first quarter earnings before the bell Tuesday, and Wall Street is eagerly waiting to hear from the automaker. GM Chief Financial Officer Paul Jacobson had confirmed earlier this month that the first quarter was coming in right alongside the company's expectations, noting sales were up 18% without going after price or ramping up incentives. Refinitiv consensus estimates are predicting an adjusted earnings per share of $1.73 and revenue of $38.95 billion. Investors will also watch for additional details on GM's wide-reaching employee buyout program and its electric vehicle production, which has been slow to ramp up. As GM prepares to release its first quarter earnings, the auto industry is nervously optimistic amid broader economic concerns. Some analysts are expecting what could be a solid quarter, but investors focused on an uncertain macro could be disappointed. GM company shares have been lackluster this year, up about 2%, and are trading at $34.29 per share. To review the company's results for the first quarter of 2023, GM reported an 8.3% increase in revenue when compared to the year prior as vehicle profits normalized from last year's inflated levels. The net income attributable to stockholders for the year is forecast to be between $8.7 billion and $10.1 billion. Adjusted earnings before interest and taxes are forecast to be between $10.5 billion and $12.5 billion and adjusted earnings per share of between $6 and $7. GM also reported a roughly $1 billion charge during the first quarter related to its employee buyout program, which saw about 5,000 employees globally opt for voluntary buyouts. As GM continues towards its goal of cutting $2 billion in structural costs by the end of 2024, investors will be eager to hear how GM's electric vehicle production plans progress. GM is a driving force in the electric vehicle market and has seen notable success with models such as the Chevrolet Bolt EV, but the automaker has faced some delays in production. Investors will be looking for any potential updates, as well as comments from GM regarding the competitive EV landscape where Tesla has recently seen success with price cuts. It remains to be seen just how GM's first quarter report will shape up and how the markets will react. Investors will be waiting for updates from the automaker and following its progress as it continues to work towards reducing structural costs and furthering its electric vehicle efforts.